Why was it important that performance, that even in this act of your career, performance becomes an important part? And what have you, as an artist, what has been your experience living this way or presenting yourself to the world in this way?
So after 26 years, at some point I felt like I need to take this more serious, and I redefined myself. I honestly, in 2017, specifically in 2017, that was when I took the decision I need to do more traditional and cultural sound. I used to do it a little bit in a passive way, but I was like, okay, I'm going all in. And I did an album called Eastern Conference, where I went to Onitsha, took a picture on a head bridge, shot it down for like 30 minutes, tried to just put myself back to East, where I'm coming from. And when that journey started,
Why East? Why did
because
you have
that's
to
where I'm
go back?
from, and that's the culture I know, and that's my culture, my heritage, where I'm from, and I understand it very well, and I think I need to uphold it and promote and project it, and that was what all about it. I'm from the East, and there's no other better tradition I know, and then aside from that, the high life music is so sweet and diversifying into different parts. So people don't understand how sweet high life music is. Now, if you want to listen to a traditional music in a party right now, I bet you when any Igbo traditional music that has pop comes in, you will run. You must dance. Even if you don't hear what they're saying, you will move your body. It's so energetic and it's melodious, like Makosa. So Makosa, remember when Makosa came into Nigeria, everybody was busy down. We don't know what Willow and his people were saying, but we're dancing to the rhythm and the melodies. That's how high life music is to me. So when I found out that, okay, this is on tap and the industry has opened, and I thought of how do we export this more to a more international level. When I went back to the drawing board, I found out that there are a lot of elements that we need to sell. I remember that we have the Oja, we have the Udu, Ogene, a lot of instruments from the eastern side. I'm like, okay, I need to start picking these things one after the other and project. The first one I picked was the Ogene. That was when me and the boys did the gospel song. We did it local sound without doing the digital recordings we did. The boys came into the studio, recorded everything. We did the vocal like we're in a room like this. Everybody was doing the backup. So when you hear that song, you would think we're singing it with you where you're standing. That's the feel. So when that came out, it gave everybody, both the Igbo man and the Yoruba man, the Hausa, everybody a new feel, like I was busy again, touring everywhere, traveling. You don't play that song, everybody's up on their feet.
People were asking specifically for that record.
Yes, till tomorrow. Now I'm going to shock you. Go back to Apple Music. That album is still on the chart since 2021. I released the album. It has never left the chart. Top 100 charts. Go and check on Apple Music. That album is still on that chart. Like when I go to top 200, I see the album moving from 80, 110, 120 to 130. I'm like, why is this album not leaving the chart for about 20 something, for about 5 years now, or 4 years? So that to show you the originality and how people value that sound. And that also gave back to a piano, because the Oja instrument also sounds very spiritual and deep and strong. And I felt like, how are we going to put this Oja into music? I spoke to 3 different producers. How do we do it? They told me it's not going to work. But by the grace of God, I found Jason. He was listening and he tried it. And by the time he tried it, it worked. It gave back to a whole genre and a sound. And there are some other ones I'm also working on. I've been trying and it's not sounding right yet. I'm still working on it. And as soon as it works, we're going to put it out. That's the kind of person I am. Very patient, passionate about anything I'm thinking. I don't care even if it appears like it's not going to work. I don't care. I'll keep trying until it works. Because when God gives you the idea, it means there's something inside of it. It can work. You can keep trying, and before you know it, it will work. That's my kind of person. So when any idea comes, I don't let it die. I make sure I nurture it. Even if it takes me 5, 10 years, there's something inside of it. That's how patient I am.